What's up everyone, this is part 5 of the F1 2011 career mode. I'm Louis and I'll be taking you through Catalunya. This isn't one of my strongest tracks in the world. I've done quite badly in the past here in other career modes that I've done in the past. Mainly on, I can't remember what game I really failed on. But we've got an email here, this is basically just the weather report and how stuff's going and targets and stuff, and it looks like everything's going to be clear this way. It's nice and sunny, which is good for us as we've had quite a lot of rain this year so far, and I don't want any more rain. I'm terrible in the rain, but let's just glance over that. So here we are in practice. Nothing too special happened in practice. It was more just getting used to the handling model of the game and handling of the car, adjusting a bit of the setup and just generally learning the track really. Of course I'm not the best at this track, as previously mentioned, and so I just wanted to refine some of the corners that I do quite badly. Well, one of those is the chicane. The chicane I find very, very hard to do. Yeah. So here we are. This is the final section of the lap, and this corner I've gone quite wide for this corner. I opened DRS up too early, don't say that, and I just decided to go back into the garage. And for our practice times, Sebastian Vettel tops the leaderboard, and practicing too, of course, in this game. It's not like the new games where you earn resource points and such like that. My teammate, I believe, rank after is in 19th. My teammate is in 22nd there, and I finished last. I'm not too fussed. I'm not last by a long way.
Early in the season to be talking so negatively, but a realistic shot at the title just isn't looking good for you this year. Now, as always, with the first European race of the season, we see a lot of updates applied to the cars. So how's the development of your car been going back at the factory? How do you think your car stacks up against the rest of the field this season?
And it is now time for qualifying. I forgot to press play on the recording, so this is why you're not seeing me do my setup, but that's okay. So yeah, qualifying wasn't the best. It's not too important qualifying, it's fairly easy to overtake. You've got turn 1 of course, you've got loads of big straights, that's if you're a power car, and unfortunately I cut the corner there. This is my first qualifying lap, so I'm going to have to go into the pits. I also want to adjust my setup a bit, so that's okay. So now this is my real qualifying lap. I think I had a fairly good qualifying there, so I'll leave you to watch it.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps. On the grid, that moved you into 15th place.
The qualifying results: Mark Webber will start on pole, on the front row with Lewis Hamilton, with Felipe Massa, Fernando Alonso behind him. Vitaly Petrov, Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg, Sebastian Vettel, Sebastian Buemi, and Nick Heidfeld banned out the top 10. I'm going to start 19th on the same row as my teammate Yarno Trilly, 20th. And the 2 rushes round out the group. It's race time here in Spain. Mark Webber was on pole, of course, for starting 19th along with our teammate in 20th. Now, again, as I said, Catalunya isn't my best track, and so you probably watch me utterly fail. Yes, that's right, fail this video. And we're waiting for 5 lights to go out, and here they are. We've got Pastor Maldonado, the destructor behind us, and he, I don't know, he must have like a rocket on the back of him, because he gets a bad start initially, but he just zooms away. And we managed to go down the inside of him. We managed to go down the inside, of a lot of people. We get stuck behind Kobayashi, and we get stuck with him for quite a while, unfortunately. All the rest of us still on our outside, but we managed to sort of encourage him to go away. I don't think there's any contact there, though. And Kobayashi, we're all stuck behind the train, really. We're going quite slowly, of course. And Kobayashi in the Sauber, he's moved quite a lot of teams. Really testing my F1 knowledge here. We're going round the corner here, the long sweeping corner. I found that my car wasn't very good on the straights and through the long sweeping corners, which is basically much Catalunya. I broke really late, too late, this corner, almost going to the back of Kobayashi, and I've got to go really round the outside, really wide, and they're going wide through here as well. And yeah, but I managed to make the switchback move work and go down the inside here with Kobayashi, turns to the outside and inside technically of the chicane, and you can barely fit 2 cars through there, but I managed to get past Kobayashi. And that's the slow corners of the 3rd sector seem to be where this Lotus car really excels, and where I excel as well. So we go quite fast with that, but on the straights, it's almost death, really. 2 cars, Kobayashi and Pastor Maldonado over Williams, they both managed to get past me. I tried to get Pastor Maldonado back, but I just can't make it work. It's really quite hard on the straights. Like, maybe my gearing ratios were a bit wrong. I'm not too good with setups on this game. But here we are on the 2nd lap, on the back straight, I guess you can call it. And Paul the rest is trying to have a go down our inside, but we swiftly say no. And sorry if you can tell that I have a cold and I sound a bit nasally. But now we're trying to go around the outside past Maldonado. Can't quite make it work. And we've got to go behind him through the chicane and then the ultimate corner. I was about to say penultimate, but there's no corner after that. On to the 3rd lap, and now Paul the rest is trying to pull away. And really, we just have no hope in defending that. He doesn't quite shoot past Maldonado. Not sure what engine they have. I think it might be the Renault, but I could be quite wrong there. But here we are on lap 3 again, and on the back straight again. We brake very late. I think I probably broke the latest and probably the most dangerously into that corner, however. Oh well. And now this is the bit where I really excel, and going down the inside this time of, actually no, the same time, of Paul Di Resta, and I managed to get the position back, but not for long, as I go quite wide. I'm on the curve, which obviously slows you down. On the main Richmonds, I've got quite a lot of excess fuel. I managed to block off, I think it's Barrichello trying to get past me, which is okay. And now we're on the next lap, lap 4. We tried to go down the inside of Paul Di Resta. He didn't pull away too much from that lap. We managed to stick behind him, and now Chris is on the same lap. We're coming into my good point, and we tried to dive it down the inside, but oh no, we hit the back wheel of Paul Di Resta, and that's me got a penalty. And I muck up. I think there's a bit of, I had a bit of a lag spike on my computer, and I've got to come through for a drive-through penalty. That's for hitting Paul Di Resta. I tried to save it, tried to turn him back round, but I just couldn't get it to work. Unfortunately, I had to change the front wing and my set of tyres, from that accident into the pit lane. And here we are on the next lap, coming into the pit lane. This time not for a pit stop for my drive-through penalty, The lap between my actual pit stop and drive-through was pretty fruitless. I was just trying to catch up and then lose more time, unfortunately, due to the drive-through. And here we are on lap 8 into the closing stages of the race. Now we have caught up to the people ahead. It was quite a lonely race in between my first pit stop and now. And Timo Glock is ahead of me in Russia. I think he started from last, or maybe second to last. But here we are into where I broke late, as I was talking earlier, and we clean managed to go around the outside of him. Very impressed with that overtake actually. Next is Lorraine Carter-Kane, also another Pastor Mark. So 2011 was quite amazing for those kind of drivers. So we tried to dive it down the inside. Thankfully, not as dangerous, you could say. I'm lost for words today. I just can't think. But we don't crash the road now, thankfully. I don't want another penalty, that would just ruin this race even more. But Lorraine Carter-Kane manages to get past me on the straight again. They must be running a lot lower downforce, but I felt like the downforce helped me through the corners, helped me go faster on the left. When I'm trying to get past Lorraine Carter-Kane, I'm of course in this dirty air, and I go down the inside, but he manages to stick it down the outside. I don't know how he does that. And I go quite tight through that corner, and we bump wheels actually, we make contact, and I forces it really quite wide, and he manages to keep 20th place. We try to go down the inside. This is another corner that I struggle through. I just can't find where to really turn in, and we're on lap 9 now. We're going round the inside. We're going half a K in. Here we are, it's lap 10 now, so we're really pushing it. And Rain Carter-Kane manages to zoom past us with the DRS. Even Timo Glock is trying to have a go at us, but we say no. Rain Carter-Kane manages to block us off into the first corner and just manages to get ahead of us. Yeah, manages to keep the position for now. This is turning out to be a really tasty fight for 20th. And it might not seem like much, but really, 20th place, we are squabbling for it quite a bit. And the rain, I think, is just amazing around the outside of that corner. It's actually amazing. We get a bit of argy-bargy here, and I go really down the inside, even on the grass, but we do manage to get position off the Rain Carter-Kane. We're on the last lap now, but we're coming around the same corner as we were. Mark Webber, the Australian who started from pole, has managed to keep that all the way through the race and has won the Spanish Grand Prix. Very good for him, of course. I'm not quite sure where he is in the championship fight, but I think he's well up there. And here we are, going across the line ourselves now. We're finished in 20th place, not the best of races ever, yet 20th place there. Our fastest lap was fairly slow actually, and we lose one position from our starting place. 20th place. Mark Webber wins the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, Felipe Massa and Sebastian Vettel follow him. Button, Petrov, Alonso, Rosberg, Alguersuari in the Torosso, and Heidfeld round out the top 10. I come in 20th. My teammate comes in 23rd. I'm not sure what happened to him, but we'll soon see. Mark Webber leads the championship, as I was saying. Jenson Button, Alonso, Hamilton follow him quite closely behind. Quite a tight championship was last round, but Mark Webber is beginning to run away with it. In the championship, we are 19th, and our teammate is in 22nd there. Got a bit funny there. McLaren lead the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull and Ferrari not too far behind, but they are really the only title contenders at the minute. Mercedes are way behind. We are in 10th, and we are one of the 3 teams not to score. Here we are, back into the garage area, the paddock, I suppose you could say, and we have an email complimenting us and congratulating us on our good performances. Yeah, I was quite proud of that, really. We've met all of our targets, and hopefully we can keep our seat and keep impressing. Maybe we can get some top teams to sign us for next year. The next race is Monaco, so I hope to see you there next Monday. Remember, R Factor Hill Climb is coming this Friday. Don't make sure not to miss it. See you guys later.